We have made it to the final round of the MPO coverage, Raymond Seick Memorial 2026. Powered by Innova, Pierce County Disc Golf Association, All-Stars. Who are also All-Stars, TenKley, Matt Van Dusen, excellent tournament directors, running it like a boss out here at Fort Stillicum. We have made it to the final card. Our lead is Brian Johnson, Kirby Snyder, Timothy TenKley, and Mattieo Condoluci. We're playing the Northwest.
You ready?
For the second time in the tournament.
Let's do this.
Let's do it, Justin.
Final round.
That's right.
We're going to do that again about
Our hole one is a par 3, downhill shot, 289 feet, dogleg right. There's a few lucky gaps if you find yourself astray a little bit. Be careful. Those trees bite. As you can see, Kirby has a 2-stroke lead over Brian. He's at 14. He throws it nice and high, getting that turn right.
shot. Nice shot.
Excellent shot. Brian's only 2 behind at 12 down. Not too bad. He's probably in circle 2 there. Tim, good to see you again. He's at 11 down, just a few behind Kirby. Anything could happen in these final 18 holes. He says yikes as it goes straight ahead. It's nothing. Mattieo at the end of round 1, he said, see you round 3, bud. He did. He was a man of his word. He kicks an early tree, unfortunately. I believe it went left. Yeah, kind of down the middle. Looks like he'll get a forehand flex out of the way. Nice and high. Gets the distance. Hits nothing. Great shot. Looks like Brian has a open jump shot. Or a jump putt here. Leaves it a little right. Kind of a safe bid. Looks like Tim has a look. Kind of a backside of that tree. Misses it. Mattieo looking to save that par. What the heck? He hit it too perfect. That's just unfair. Unfair. Kirby scoring early, goes to 15. Good shots. And hole 1 tied 8th in difficulty, 43% actually getting the birdie, which was 10 out of 23 in our field. So that takes us to hole 2, a par 3, 284 feet. There's a main gap to get out into an open area, leaving you some options for floating putter shots or skipping anything shots. Let's see how these guys choose to go. Kirby going backhand putter. I believe that's what he did in round 2. Oh, hits a small branch on that center tree, pushing him left. Dang. Brian pretty low. Have a lot of power. Let's see if it skips up. I think it does. We barely saw it skip there. through that tiny little gap. Tim getting his backhand on. Nice drift.
Thanks.
Excellent results. Here's that forehand we were thinking about. Yep, Mattieo cleared that tree. He'll be on the right side, basket high. Brian Johnson, birdie. Goes the 13 down. What a putt. Taking one stroke there from Kirby, as he'll have to settle for the par. Missed that drive, pushing him early. And Mattieo, Condoluci. What a birdie. Goes to 9 down with that putt. Wow. And Tim is right there, I believe. Yep. Forgot. Forgot about the shout out there. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hole 3, 348 feet. Par 3. This last gap, and then skip up. That's your main goal. Give you a look for 2. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate the support, everyone. We do offer an early access membership, and donations are welcome. We really appreciate the support out here to keep us going. Here comes Brian. Nice forward skip to the base of that last tree in circle 1, hopefully. I believe it's right there. It's got to be on the edge at least. Tim. It's a nice flip up to glide straight. Almost hops over. I think he's in circle 1 still. Real close. They're all right there. Any little... Excuse me. Mattieo gets knocked down. I believe that is on the Mando tree. He's landed right next to the drop zone. Kirby. Playing this like it's a 200-foot hole. Great shot. Mattieo looking to get the forehand flex. Or a forehand glide. Ooh. Oh. Chains out as he blocks the view. Unfortunate miss. Wish that went in for him. Great birdie. Brian goes to 14 down. So Kirby might score here. He's pretty stinking close. Hole 3 had some birdies today. It was tied for 8th in difficulty. Park jobs. And the par for Mattieo. All right, hole 4, par 3, 285 feet. A lot of people play up and over. There's some good roller lines, forehand and backhand, kind of dealer's choice. Even straight at it. Let's see how these guys go. Brian up first. Up and over, right to the center. And about that far away. And here comes Tim. I believe he goes for the direct line. Yep. Let's see if he can clear this. Absolutely does. Straight shot. Probably 3 feet over the ground. Whole way. Also another beautiful shot. Slight turnover for Kirby. Forehand for Mattieo. That's his style. He gets something to flip up. Oh no, the nasty branch. Pushes him to the right side with 1 tree to beat. Yep, that leans him straddle hard right. Maybe 50 something out. Maybe 60. Hard to tell. Up next is Brian. He's super still cameraman. Oh, slight miss. Tim. Great drive. Leaves him with that opportunity. He takes advantage. Going to 14. Tying up with Brian right now. Well, until he goes. Kirby gets his birdie out of the way at 17. Good shooting, y'all. Good start to the tournament. Excuse me. Start to the final round of this tournament. Lots and lots of birdies. Lots of kind of blow up holes too. We'll be honest. Kind of clustered throughout for everyone. Nobody had a perfect round that I could see. So we are going to talk about stats for 4. Average 2.74. 7 out of 23. 30% got the birdie. So I don't know. Hole 5. Another big hole for you. Par 4. 565 feet. Make it out of this gap with a big hyzer shot backhand mostly. Yeah. Landing in the middle here. There is a back tunnel gap. I forget what people call it. The local line? Yeah. Another beautiful area of the park. Love that drone shot. Up first, TenKley. Look at a score on this par 4. Nice high hyzer. Will it move to the center? Absolutely perfect shot. Great distance and control. Kirby looking to do the same. These guys are making this look easy. What the heck? They must be some pros. Ooh. Slight inside line for Brian. Pushing him to the gap he wants to be, but just on the left side. Mattieo. A little bit of tree love. Still gets pushed out of the danger zone. He'll have a tricky second shot, but still doable. This guy is skilled. He knows how to frisbee. Ooh, that kicked right, I believe. Out of frame. Kirby looking for that turnover shot, just like he did round 1. Just a little putter shot. Well done. Mattieo getting flexible again. He had to reach all the way to the center of this thick bush. He is aiming down the main gap.
Yeah, great shot.
Absolutely pimps it, even though the cameraman missed it. Forehand from Brian.
Nice shot, Brian.
Gets him clean right to the backside of that basket. What a second shot. That was awesome. Tim leaking a little left. Hopefully Hopefully it gets more to the right. He might be open there. Kirby looking to score a birdie here with his third. Absolutely nails it at the center. Perfect pacing. What a shot. Goes to 18 down. Kirby Snyder is showing up on this front part of the last round. Tim leaks a little right on that putt. Centered up. Mattieo. Oh, is that a hobble? Might be a little sore or something. I'm not sure. Here comes Brian cleaning it up with his easy third shot. Wow, great birdie. Goes to 15 down. Kirby still has a 3-stroke lead going into the 6th here. Tim has to settle for his par. Third shot was a little leaky to the left. All right, hole 6 is a par 3. Another scoreable opportunity here. 312 feet with one small tree in the middle. Then you need to push up here to give you a look for 2. That lean over branch on the right, still a little risky, but it's doable. It is fun when you need to go through the little tree arch. It's kind of fun. All right, Kirby Snyder going up and over. Hopefully it drops. Wow! Holy crap! He pinned it. Wow, that was almost perfect. That was great. Good shot, Brian. Tim. Playing the hyzer line. Ooh, unfortunate kick off that large tree, pushing him right side. Ooh, getting another forward kick there. Tim
Well,
just
I'm
settles
glad I
for
didn't set up.
Tim played pretty quickly. I barely got that. He knew what he wanted to do immediately. Here comes Mattieo. See if he can dial this. Oh, what a run. He didn't have much room to work with there, but almost got it. Good cleanup for Tim. Stays at 14 with his par. Let that speak for itself. Moving on, hole 7. We are shooting a par 3, 304-foot shot. Armando on that right is forcing us down the center. A lot of backhand turnovers, high and glidey, skipping forehand shots. Dealer's choice here. This is a fun one to hopefully catch an ace on someday. Let's see if it's this round. Up first, Kirby Snyder. Ooh, an early branch pushes him down to the center, though. Hopefully he'll get up and down cleanly. Ryan going forehand this time. Ooh, great distance. Might be just on the edge of circle one. See if Tim can follow suit on that forehand. Oh no, that's center. That center tree got him. Mattieo. Ooh, a little higher. Ooh, left side of circle one. Good shot. Up first on the second shots are Tim. He's such a quick player. We got him. Kirby looking for that long putt to drop, but unfortunately, he'll have to settle for par. Brian looking to attack that 3-stroke lead. Oh, there it is. What a second shot. Dropping that putt in. Going to 17 down. Mattieo goes to 9 down. A lot more work for Mattieo, but having a good one is always good for the morale. Hole 7 was averaging 2.91. 5 birdies in the field. All right, onward to hole 8, par 3, 355 feet. You're going to want to play this center gap. Obviously, keep it clean. And then after this final little gap here, you're going to hyzer left and hopefully get your 2. Here we go. Into some of the harder holes of the Northwest course. The meat and potatoes, if you will. Brian getting a good bite of everything and right to the edge of the circle one. A little obstructed into that woods area. Mattieo getting hung up in the center. Slightly left of center. Kirby also getting hung up. At least we're getting some lucky kicks. Tim looking for his to fight. Does not fight. He gets caught up earliest as well. Clean up shot. He'll be on the right side for his 3rd. Kirby kind of has a look between this low branch. Oh, he's going over it. Oh no, that's just a good up shot. Excellent look. Pretty decent run. Oh, I thought that went in. My memory was almost spoiling it there. Brian slightly misses that birdie. Tim looking to save the par. He gets it to sink. Good shot. Stays at 14. Still within striking distance. Sitting in 3rd right now. Mattieo getting hot on the putter again. Getting that to sink. Chains really absorbed the power on that. He smokes it in there. We've seen it kick out on him before. Brian takes his par, stays at 17, still in striking distance. Let's go to hole 9. Halfway point of the final round. 247 feet uphill. Par 3. Baskets on a perched shelf or a highland, if you will. I need to go back to geography class. Brian Johnson up first. Hitting the top of the hill, and oh, I think he might be halfway on that hill. Still within a good putting spot. Mattieo. Excellent touch. Softly lands right next to the basket. We got a good angle here. Kirby. Throw it in the basket. Oh, it gets a little hit. Tim, throw it in the basket. Oh, they all look so good from this angle. We're all within and getting that birdie range here. Everybody's a good putter. Let's see if we can get them all in. Oh no, slightly right. Great shot. Tim goes to 15. Gains a stroke on Brian. Kirby moves to 20 down. Good bird, Mattieo. 1 par out of 3 and 3 birds. Fun card. The field also had a day. They had a 10 out of 23 got that birdie, averaging 2.65. Let's go to hole 10. 332 feet. OB left and right. Basket is to the right after the fairway turns here. Also, watch out for these little ninja branches. They will push you and make you unhappy, as OB is right there. Forehand action from Mattieo. Looking to dial it in. I think he gets some good results. Good shot. That floaty backhand from Kirby. Looking to play right down the center, as he did not get the late turn. Still safe. Go back, forth. Forehand from from Tim here. Great flex. Ooh, we're gonna see where that landed. Is this forehand or backhand? Backhand. Right down the middle. Little bit of turn. Excellent shot. That will leave him with a good look, hopefully. Up first, second shot is Kirby. Ooh, a little short. He's up there for his par, though. What a second shot. Good putt, Mattieo. Going to 11 down. Brian Johnson scoring 18 down. Still fighting, only 2 strokes behind Kirby. 9 to go. Or 8 after this, but you get the idea. What a bunch of good drives. Unfortunately, Kirby is the birdie odd man out. He'll get the par. Hole 10 had a good 2.96 on average. Just a little under par. Only 5 birdies on the day. Hole 11, iconic hole, slightly downhill, 290. Putter shot, floated in, ace it. It's that easy. Kicking right to center, not too bad. Could be up on the top or way right. At least I'll have a look for a second shot. Here comes Tim. Playing the high putter shot. Is it in? Ooh, Plinko. Right to the base. He's slightly on the left hill. Not. He's like even elevation with the basket. But probably 40 out. Oh my goodness. Whew. Good line. He's probably 4 feet away. Good shots. Up first, Brian. He's got a lane. He's going for it. Oh, top band. What a run. Great putter. He is puttering well. Tim goes to 17. Oh, looks like we missed the second shot. Mattieo gets his par. He'll stay at 11. Great drive, Kirby. Leaving you with an easy putt at, he'll go to 21. Hole 11 actually played second easiest at 17th in difficulty. 61% of the field got the birdie. All right, hole 12. This should be a difficult one as you are going uphill to the right here. Off the tee pad is 310 feet, par 3. Back in the day, used to be a par 4, but you know how things go. Things change. It's disc golf out in the woods. Tim. Absolutely disgusting drive. I believe he's mostly up the hill. Wide. High shot. Well, does it have the pan? It had the turn. But it gets caught up. He's up top, though. Let's see if he gets a look. Brian. He likes the low shot. Play the fairway. Up to the hill, it looks like. Pray it doesn't roll down. Looks like Kirby's up there. He might he might have skipped a little long. It's a slight downhill after the basket. But it's open. Hey, Ted. He's wandering through, getting pictures.
Lead card cheese.
Cool. Gouda. So this is that high shot from Mattieo. He has a look. Ooh, good run. Almost got it. A rare birdie these days. It used to be an eagle. Great shot, Tim. Asher also got one in the final round. Good par, Mattieo. This was playing as the most difficult hole. Kirby, great putt. Saving that par to stay at 21 down. 3-stroke lead over Brian and Tim are tied. Again, 12 was the most difficult hole, so it's great to see that good bird from Tim. Let's go into hole 13, a technical shot. Armando on our right. We got to go left of it. Par 3, 218 feet. We've seen this aced. We've seen this birdied. We've seen this bogeyed. Let's see what the boys do.
Nice shot.
Very clean shot from Tim. He's on the dance floor. He gets all the distance still, but he did miss his gap, but he'll be happy with it, hopefully. All right, we're going forehand for Mattieo. Ooh, leaking high. Dangerous. Not too bad, though. Not too bad, though.
Yeah, Brian. Yeah, me. Nice.
Brian is so good with that putter shot, or that range that he's throwing. So good. Mattieo, dial it. Almost dials it in. Yeah, Kirby got so clean on that drive, but not on the second shot. Unfortunately, he'll have to hopefully get his par. That's also a par from Mattieo. Get a couple more birdie opportunities here. That's one of them. Tim and Brian are battling here, trying to get the advantage on each other in a friendly, competitive way, of course. Disc golf, the game of birdies. Oh yeah, get your signature Kirby Snyder discs. He's got him. Hole 14, par 3, 318 feet. We are on top of the ridge, playing a similar shot shape as hole 10, but a little bit longer and less OB. Nice low skip that almost hurt Grant. Tim had a good shot there. Brian getting some good height. Lands right on top, where he likes to get his birdies at. Here comes Kirby. Is he gonna try to get Grant too? Good thing he's spotting over there. Appreciate you spotting. It's always good to see Grant and Pierce out here. Appreciate you guys making the production great. Mattieo, front cage, or front and top band, almost dialed it in. Kirby's got to look here. Yup. And he sees it. He takes it. He'll go to 22 down. These guys are all within striking distance to keep the birdie flowing here. Oh no, front top band again. Stay in your routine. Do what you gotta do. Get your birdie, Brian. There he goes. He'll go to 20 down. Taking one over Tim. for now. These guys are all just back and forth here. Hole 14 had averaged exactly par 3, which takes us to the final par 4, hole 15, 500 feet. Let's take you on a flight down the fairway, shall we? Up first is Brian Johnson. Whoa. Flirting with that left side. He gets pushed straight down. Still safe. There is no beeline left. Our right, as we're the viewer. Kirby gets a great flight right in front of the cameraman. Kind of cutting the hole in half. A little more than half. Tim getting some good distance. Hopping over some bushes. Getting the best drive at the group so far. Let's see if Mattieo can get down here. I know he can. Uh-oh, leaking a little right, looks like. If only he had a little more height to work back. Brian lines up his range, it looks like. He's throwing that so nicely today. Or this whole tournament, actually. Nice cleanup shot. Great idea. Good idea to do that. Tim wants to birdie, though. Or the eagle, excuse me. Almost got it. He still has a birdie look over there. Great birdie from Mattieo. He moves to 12 down. He's kind of in the top 10 flirting-ish area. Hate to see it. See if we can clean this up here for Tim to go to 20. He does. Good shots. He is still striking out here with 3 more to go. Still within 2 of Kirby, Brian, and Tim. Well, I'm sorry, 3. 3 to go. That's Kirby's got to mess up. Let's see what these guys do. Hole 16. Iconic hole here. Par 3. 406 feet. A lot of lanes. A lot of choices. Sometimes those choices are... Oh, man. So many tight little spots that could just push you off. Kirby with the box. Playing the left to right lane. Getting some decent distance, but it gets hung up a little bit. He'll have to play the left side to finish out the hole. Tim, kind of similar. Hope. He just pushes forward. A lot of distance cleared, though. Hopefully he'll have a look on the left side. Mattieo. Getting more turn on his shot. He gets pushed forward. He might have a look for 2, actually. Ryan. Great line. Wow. He's down there. That was awesome. Kirby looking to safely get up and down as he's got 3 strokes to hold on to with 3 to go here. All he needs is to par out. Oh man, almost dialing it in. He had a good result on that drive. Tim has been all over that basket today. Holy crap, what a putt. That was stunning. He was reaching far right up and over a tree. Oh my goodness. Last birdie look here. Brian looking to score. Oh my goodness. Just a little left. Barely missing. Good runs. I guess now Kirby needs to just par out to win with 2 to go. If the, yeah, I said it a little too early, but here we go. Hole 16 for the field. There was 2 birdies on the round. Mattieo, we saw it, and Matt Oberstaller. And there was a really cool view of that tree. Wow, I love that tree. I think it's like a squirrel hotel or a bird hotel or something. Anyways, hole 17, par 3, 465 feet. A lot of rollers get busted out here. You got to get a lot of distance covered. We're going to that tree line in front of us. And Mattieo had the box, but there was an attention deficit disorder that happened. We missed that, unfortunately. He did very well. He's actually just a little bit past the basket. I feel really bad about it. And Kirby doesn't feel bad about that. He's getting a lot of good distance. He's going to play the left side this round. Looks like Tim gets in a little bit of an air bounce. And he'll play the left side through the trees. Hopefully missing that holly tree down there. We saw Brian in that the second round. Uh-oh, he's trending towards it again.
I reenact.
I do my run up, and then you just go take a picture of it on the ground.
Yeah, do like a fake one.
We had like 3 or 4 different jokes along the fairway because I missed that. So I threw that in where he's putting from. Here comes Brian, getting up and down. Hopefully he'll get that par out of the way to finish that hole at 20. Tim looking to get a long putt in. Ooh, good run. And this kind of looks like what Brian was looking at in round 2. Whoa, that bird flew the same gap. I didn't realize that until editing. That's crazy. That was kind of cool. Third shot here from Brian. Sneaks it in. What a freaking par save. Holy crap. Him and Tim are battling for second place. Alright, this is the result of Matteo's drive. Excellent shot, sir. One day I hope to throw as far as you. Dominated it, proved it with a birdie. You're the man, Mattieo. Going to 14 down. And hole 17 averaged 2.91. Taking us into hole 18, our final hole. Let's do the drone flight first. It's 356 feet away from this tee pad. And we're going to go slightly right. Kind of a slight uphill, I guess. You don't want to be on that hill. Hopefully you're under that basket. As we're flying, that is, as you can kind of see how that is the larger gap. So something late turning backhand right or a great forehand to get you up through here. That's the key to success.
Thanks, Justin.
Nuts?
We had fun capturing this for you guys. Props to these guys for working so hard. It's been a day and a tournament. Mattieo. Forehand.
Yeah, Mattieo. Out.
Yes. Ooh, he fights up the hill. That's a good look for two. Kirby getting that turn late. Ooh, hits one of the last trees he needed to miss. But I think he's sitting pretty. He just needs to get up and down. Tim going for it all. Gets caught up. Brian looking to take advantage. Gets a perfect flip up. Pimps it down the middle. What a shot, Brian. He just needs to make that. Tim needs to throw this in. Oh, man. They are battling for second place. Holy crap. Kirby, can you make this show, mix this in 3 throws? Ooh. Congrats, Kirby. And kind of give it a little early knucks. We all know. It's a great opportunity to finish strong for Mattieo. Oh no, a little early left. With such a strong putt, he has another long comebacker. But not a problem as he finishes at par with another great strong putt. Good showing, Mattieo. It was a pleasure, sir. Third shot here from Tim. Excellent putt. All right, great win, Kirby. You had the best score at 23 down. Congratulations. And quick respects here to Brian with the best drive of hole 18 today with the final putt, moving him to second place. Great finish, Brian. It was a pleasure, sir. What a round. What a showing for the Seick Memorial. Thank you all for watching. Check in on those scores. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe. Maybe join the membership. We appreciate you. We'll see you on the next one. See you.